Hello, Evan. Hope you're doing well. This is going to be a overview of your SEO progress. So you mentioned that where we are ranking, figured some time has passed since the website was created. Found out I can't even find myself on the first 10 pages of Google search. Can you inform me as to why that is? That is one of the main reasons why I'm using y'all to increase my website rankings. The website doesn't even make the top 10 pages. So let's review that. So number one, the website went live January 5th-ish. So January 5th, February 5th, March 5th. So it's been about 2 months. And you can clearly see here that there is an increase. Let me make this bigger. There's clearly an increase in how many times your website appeared since the website going live. So you can literally see around the 5th, it starts going up in impressions. An impression means that your website did come up in the search results. Now, it depends what you were specifically looking up, but we can review some of the terms that you are appearing for. And also, there is a weight to it. So like for example, if you're looking up commercial cleaning company, that's going to be the most sought out keyword that everyone's going after. Those are going to be difficult to appear for. Whereas our longer tail keywords that we have built on your site, those are going to be easier to pop up for because not everyone's going up for that. That's the advantage of doing that rebuild. And even before that, you had a residential / commercial type of site, and it also didn't have a whole lot of content or a whole lot of pages. So I think we built a couple pages in the previous site and content on it. But clearly you can see here, like this is where it's starting to rise in impressions. Clicks is the second thing that happens, but the more impressions you get, the more clicks you're gonna get. But just to review kind of what you have been appearing for. So these are keywords. This is the Google Search Console, and this is what people literally put into Google Search to have you appear on there. So your brand names are some of the top. Well, let's arrange these by top. So your brand name is getting some searches, which is good. If somebody says, "Hey, who did you use for your commercial cleaning?" "Oh, I used Astro Cleaners." They brand search you, they find you on Google. That's really good. But then, obviously, these are like kind of word of mouth Google searches, you could say. And then you have the high intent keywords, which is what we want. This is commercial cleaning services. We came up 118 times in the last 12 months. Let's do the last 3 months because it's, can I do 2 months with the new site being out? Let's do since the 5th. December. Let's just do January. Let's do this year. There we go. Okay. So commercial cleaning services, you came up 180 times. Multi-tenant cleaning 100 times. Commercial cleaning services, Sugarland 83. Astro Cleaners 80. Commercial cleaning services, Sugarland, Texas. Medical facilities cleaning, office cleaning near me. Commercial cleaning services, commercial cleaners, Houston. So like if you look these keywords up, it doesn't mean you're going to be ranking number 1, but it does mean that you are appearing for it. So commercial cleaning services is I laugh a little because it's very difficult. That is the number 1 keyword that people want to come up for. And I would say like that is definitely going to be one of the end goals. Like that is not something we're going to appear for immediately. And if you're looking for yourself for this keyword, I could see why that would not appear. I mean, any person or business that has been in business and has built a website is literally, if they only do one keyword, they're going to do this one. So that makes sense that this is not the one we're going to appear for immediately. And even though you do have some impressions on there, I will also say that that's part of the strategy with the longer tail keywords is that we're not necessarily going after this one per se, because it's kind of like, how would I put it? It's kind of like we can't compete with this keyword on this specifically. What we can compete for is the longer tail keyword. So for example, commercial cleaning services, Sugarland, commercial cleaning services, Sugarland. This, I do believe, will come up for. Just because it is, there it goes, second page. Trusted commercial cleaning in Sugarland, Texas. It's a longer tail keyword. And Houston, for example, is, again, everyone's going to target Houston. Not everyone's going to target Sugarland. Let's just open up your site here. So service areas, this matters. And some of this is kind of difficult too, because like Houston, as we built a network in the Houston area, so Houston, Missouri City, Sugarland, Richmond, these kind of make sense. Austin is like considerably further than Houston. So like, that part's going to be a little bit difficult. Not difficult. It's like, again, it's weighted. The more it's like within proximity, the more they build off of each other. because we could also make a page for like Florida, but then it's like outside of Houston, outside of Texas, and it's just kind of like out there. So that one it loses its weight as far as like it doesn't have as much how would you put it, structure, if that makes sense. And then these are long tail keywords too. So if we look at this and we look at like apartment complex, professional cleaning service or comic complexes, let's just look up that keyword by itself. So this is a longer tail keyword. Which, and again, we've only had this for a little bit, so it's not that long. And this would be an even longer keyword, but I would say this is kind of a reach. So you can see it here: apartment complex cleaning in Houston, Texas, Astro Cleaning. But I mean, this is it's a super long keyword. So like, it's kind of hard sometimes to say, okay, are you appearing for what? Because the variation, apartment complex commercial cleaning, like this is just a variation of that same keyword. And do you or do you not come up as, a question. And then we can also check the analytics to see just the general SEO traffic. So organic search 25 in the last 28 days. If we just compare that, let's just do like this year. And they changed this because I don't necessarily know how to remove. Oh, there we go. That's not very user friendly. So this is the organic search on a weekly basis. So again, it's very early on. So like, you are getting more organic from your website. And this is kind of how we do the whole, like, what are you working for? So like, we could try Missouri City, commercial cleaning, Missouri City. But I will say, like, these are the type of keywords you're going to most likely appear for. Commercial. Versus the, like, what I would call the main keywords. Oh. So, and this one, because you're in Missouri City, your Google profile page comes up. So this is actually good. And that's kind of like the weird balance. It's like, if you are in Missouri City, it sometimes makes sense to make that not the main keyword, but like kind of the main keyword. So you can see here, this one has it too. So yes, we are appearing for some keywords. The longer tail keywords are going to take, the smaller lowercase keywords are going to take longer than the longer tail keywords. That's just more people are going after. I mean, imagine if there's been a business even for 1 year longer than us, they have had more history with it. But it's still best practices. And just to give you an idea as to how it goes, with the new website, this is everything that we did to make sure that it's on Google. And then moving forward, we do things on a month-to-month basis in order to increase your SEO. So like, if you notice the package that you're on, it's not an SEO package only. That's why we also did the website like at the same price. We also running the Google ads without an additional cost, and we're doing the Google profile management included in your package and the SEO. So like, as you can see, like, it's based within this. We actually recently increased our prices, so you're at the 500 mark. But the SEO portion is like 1/4 of what we offer for your service. So just FYI, so like, it is an ongoing thing, but the expectation I would say is like, it will be 6 months before we do like a lot of the ongoing monthly work. Even though we did a lot on this page, it's highly intensive. I mean, this is a bunch of content. Specifically, this is a service page too. This is the Houston one. Specifically, content-wise, like, we did a lot of on-page content optimizations, but I mean, it's quite a bit. That's why that's why SEO is, I wouldn't say difficult. It just takes a lot of time. It's a labor intensive thing. So making this website really helps because we have a lot of this content built. So like how I would look at it, this is literally a keyword. I mean, this whole thing is. But this is long tail. So you can see you're literally right here. But this is long tail. So like if we were to do facilities in just Houston, so like cleaning services for fitness facilities. So you're actually third on that one, which is good. Like this is a good keyword. But then, you know, the variation would be, and they mean the same thing, you know, it's not like they're, it's not, Google knows that they're roughly the same thing. So it's still here. So like, this is really good. Cleaning services for gym. It's here. But it is a process. So I do want to give the kind of the heads up, like this is a time intensive, heavy, I call it labor, but it's still obviously still computer work, but it is an intensive thing. And, you know, if there's any, like if you don't have the, if you can't, how do I put this? Like if 6 months is something that is like too long, and even then, like I don't know if 6 months you're gonna be ranking #1 for how many keywords and how much your ranking is gonna increase. We're just doing the best practices on a month to month basis in order to improve it. So like this map right here is just gonna keep increasing. And to give you a good example, we've been working on this SEO for like 2.5 years, maybe 3. So I'll show you the last 16 months. So this is after a 1.5 years of doing work, and it's still growing. And I mean, at this point, they're getting a ton of clicks, right? So like, let's just say the last 28 days, they're getting a lot of high intent keywords, clicks, but I mean, it's taken a long time to get here. And I believe I've used this example before in previous Looms. So just let me know, you know, if it's something that you're like, well, no, I want something faster. I don't know who can do that for you without doing like what's called an SEO sprint, which we did for you. Like doing this website redesign and creating all this content is something called an SEO sprint. And normally you would pay like $1,500 to $2,000, you know, for the content, on-page content optimization in the front. We literally included it. So like, I don't know where else you'll get something like this, but if you feel that, hey, you know, I really thought I'd be ranking for X amount of keywords already, then, and you'd rather just try somewhere else or nothing at all in terms of like marketing services, just let me know, because our expectation might be different than other agencies and other freelancers, and I think that's okay. I just don't want to I don't want to lead you down the wrong path, right? I'm not trying to like, the choice is yours. We will do our best practices for SEO, for Google Ads. I mean, you've seen the landing pages. I think they're really good. The Google Ads campaigns are actually really good. I think it's been like a week and a half that we've been running that now. And, you know, we're doing everything correctly. It's just when when does the shoe drop? What's the word? We don't actually have control of that. All we do is the best practices for your type of business in these platforms, Google Ads, SEO, Google Profile, etc. And kind of take it from there. So, you know, let me know if you have any feedback, and thank you so much.